Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome back to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and for being a part of what it is that we're doing here. For all of the new people that are here, I want to say welcome. I want to remind each and every one of you to like this video. And definitely, if you have not subscribed to this channel, we are always here sharing good information and updates and all types of things. Just so excited to be able to always bring that information to you. Before we get started, I want to tell you and remind you that I am not a financial advisor. I am not here to give you advice on platforms that you should join. I'm only here to share platforms that I'm using, that my team is using, that my colleagues are using, that are working for us, that we are liking, right? And so I want to remind you as well that you should always do your own research, your own due diligence, and only invest money that you can afford to lose. Do not put anything into any of these platforms that you are hoping to get a return on, right? You want to set it and forget it. And if you can't do that, then you probably should not. It's probably not time for you to dig into your pocket quite yet. We are here to share this information with you because we want to show you different ways to build wealth and to make profits that you've never been able to make before. We want your 7 times great grandchildren to have your picture over their mantle because they know that wealth in your family started with you. And so with that being said, we're here today to give an update on a platform called COTPS. We call it COTP. We've been rocking with this platform ever since March the 16th, and we are loving it. And I want to show you some new things that have happened in the back office. That's why I have another one of me. You guys know I like to share this platform from my phone. And I want to talk about some updates and some things that we have going on that will be beneficial to you. So with that being said, let me throw on my trusty glasses. And let me get ready to share my screen. Let me turn on. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and share the screen. Now, if you guys remember from the first video that I did concerning COTP, the back office looks completely different, right? It looks completely different. We had a gray and orange back office. Now we have like a black or dark gray, blue and white. I actually like the look of this. It is very sleek. It is very pretty. You guys can see how colorful it is, right? And we are just loving it, right? And so I told you before that when I got started with this platform that I put in $3,000. So let's take a look at my recharge records, right? And you can see here that on 3/16, March the 16th, I put in $3,000. That's the only deposit that I have made into this platform. You guys can see that my battery is super low. I've been on my phone all day. But what I want to tell you is that while I'm here, when you get started, one of the first things that you want to do is you want to go ahead and do your identity authentication. It's right here, this green button right in the middle, and it shows you that, did you guys see that? I have passed mine, but it shows you that you are going to take a picture of yourself holding your ID, okay? A picture of yourself holding your ID. That is going to allow you to do all of your withdrawals, okay? You're going to be limited on your withdrawals if you don't do that. You can look at your team and a lot of details and things here. I'm not going to click on all of these. What I do want to show you here is since the 16th, how much in profits we have done over here from the 3,000 that we have put in. Now, it would be much more. Let me tell you what happened. So we had an automation. We have an automation that actually runs this program for us every 2 hours and 13 minutes or so. And it actually does the what we would call the trading, not necessarily trading, but putting in these orders for us automatically. When COTP did an update on this back office, it bumped out all of the automations. So now we have to, or from that point up until the new automation came, we have to now click the button ourselves every 2 hours and 13 minutes. Well, as you know, sometimes you forget, sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're sleeping. It could be any number of things that keep you from doing that yourself. And so relying on that manual piece sometimes will have you earning less than what you would if you had it done manually 24/7 round the clock with or without you. And so it would be much more, but here's where we are at this point. And I just wanted to come in and I wanted to show you that you can see here what we are making on orders and the dates. You guys can see it, and I can click more and it'll show you even more of what we're making as we go. And the thing that we do when we come here is we just click that white button and it tells us what type of order it has for us, where you can market price is $5.84, the transaction price is $5.88. It'll tell you exactly what you're going to make in that profit spread. You're going to click sell. It's going to go through and do its thing. And then you are going to confirm. And as you can see, now I have 2306 in transaction and still 1741 in my wallet balance. And I'll push that button all the way until it doesn't allow me to push the button anymore. And that is when I get under $5 available. Okay. Now I'll finish pushing the button when I finish with you all. But here's what I want to tell you. The automation is available to each and every one of you if you get started with me in COTP. Now, when we first started this process, my upline and his upline and beyond, the requirement was a $1,000 startup that you had to put into your account in order to get the automation. Well, with the new automation, ladies and gentlemen, not only is it a lifetime automation that you get, always having access even during updates and things. If there's any more updates that change the algorithm, that algorithm will be automatically updated and you will have access to it. There is a small fee for that lifetime access, but as you can see by the type of money that we're making, it's absolutely worth it. It's a very small fee, okay? What I also want you to know is we no longer, and this is per leadership, I follow the leader, he follows the leader, and we expect everyone to do the same. Why? Because duplication is key in order to be successful. And so now we have actually lowered the requirement to get the bot or the script for your automation to $500. So if you put $500 into your COTP and send over a screenshot of that, I will send you the details for the automation. That's really the big news. None of this other stuff has changed except for the look of the site. But the big news is that we have lowered the requirement from $1,000 down to $500. I have told you all that for those of you who have contacted me between the automation, the upgrade time. I've let everyone know already that has been in my messages, but now I want to let you guys know on a broad level. I want to go ahead and put it out there that is the update. You can now get started for as little as $500 in your COTP, and you will have access or be given access to the automation. That does not mean that you have to use the automation. It means that you can, if you want, to use the automation. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your update on COTP. It is still rocking and rolling, still doing its thing. We're still loving it over here. We are on this run to get this account as big as possible, but I do not plan on putting any more funds into this account. I'm looking to get this account to grow on its own from the initial 3,000 that I put in. If you have any questions about this, you guys know my WhatsApp information will be down in the description box. Contact me for the link to get started. I'm not going to post that because I want to make sure I know who is enrolling with me so that we can make sure when you send the screenshot over, we handle everything for you on getting you the information for the automation. And with that being said, guys, you know what to do next. Make sure you've liked this video. Make sure you've subscribed to this channel, and make sure that you contact me so that you can get started. Always diversifying, making money in as many platforms as you are comfortable with, and always only invest what you can afford to lose. With that being said, it is Rochelle Hazel out, and I will see you on the very next video. Take care.